Chris Wrestling Views back again with another video. So tonight, you guys, Goldberg made his return, and he pretty much came out there while Gunther was cutting a promo about, Jay was the better man only just for that night and etc. And then, like I said, Goldberg did come out, and this man, he was like he was yelling and spitting on Gunther, and I was like, God dang, like you can see Gunther was looking like serious before, before Goldberg started getting like highly intense, you guys. And so with that being said, that's when Goldberg was like, you're next. So of course, you guys, WWE, I don't know if they're gonna do like the thing to where they're gonna have Gunther, have like Goldberg, say, like you're last or whatever, how he normally say you're next all the time, but like we don't know when he's going to have his retirement match. Is he's going to let it roll out through the year like a John Cena kind of like thing or what? But Gunther, he pretty much kind of swerved it a little bit, where he started talking about Seth Rollins as the crowd, was chanting Goldberg. He was like, yeah, no, not that guy. I already done took care of that guy. And of course, like I said, that's when Goldberg did come out. For a second, I thought Goldberg was going to set up a spear and spear Gunther or whatever. But of course, in that sense, that didn't happen at all. And I thought Rollins was going to come out, but they pretty much saved Rollins to the end of the show. And we do know that Rollins hasn't really talked since winning the Money in the Bank briefcase. And yeah, it's been looking a little weird. Now, of course, you guys, Liv Morgan, she did get injured where Kairi Sane, was performing the move. And I think Kairi Sane, as it seems, she was trying to save Liv Morgan. But of course, Liv Morgan would fall like on her elbow, and it looked like it popped or something like that, as you can pretty much see. Someone may have the video up, on Twitter/X. Someone may have it up on there. So if you guys definitely want to check it out and to see how it actually happened, or you want to see a replay, definitely check it out on Twitter or check it out on YouTube or whatever platform you feel comfortable with doing it on. So of course, you guys, definitely, these wrestlers go through a lot. Definitely prayers go up to Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan was pretty much the opener of Monday Night Raw. And she pretty much came out, there and said she wanted to get back on top and that she wanted her Women's World Heavyweight Championship back that she lost to Io Sky. Now, of course, Io Sky, like, you want it, here you can have it. And that's when she kicked Liv Morgan. That's when she kicked Dominic Mysterio. But, of course, we were wondering how serious her injury could be. But we'll see sometime this week, you guys, and, we'll stay on top of it. And, of course, I'll be here to post my news, about it as well to, check on the fellow wrestler, because these wrestlers may act mean on TV, but that's their character. I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. A lot of people take highly offense to it, but then again, it is what it is. Asuka did make her debut. Well, not her debut, her return last night, tonight on Monday Night Raw. And so she was in a fatal four-way match with Raquel Rodriguez, Stephanie Valkyrie, and also Ivy Nile. We knew Ivy Nile wasn't going to win, and we knew Raquel wasn't going to win. So, of course, Raquel did take the pin from Asuka to actually, advance. And it was actually a pretty cool way how WWE actually did it. Of course, we knew what happened last week with Rhea and Raquel, where Raquel cost Rhea Ripley her match. So I think we'll see these two fight at Women's Evolution next month in July. Now, of course, Asuka going one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. Could this possibly be where Charlotte Flair costs Alexa Bliss her match or something of that nature? But we'll see what's going to happen on Friday Night SmackDown this Friday. Now, of course, you guys, Bayley had a segment out there, and she was pretty much talking to Becky Lynch, stating that, that she was taken out by, Becky Lynch or whatever, and she didn't get a chance to, fight for what she loves. And she said a whole bunch of other stuff, you guys. But yeah, just pretty much Becky was out there just laughing overall. She was just over there laughing at her. And I was like, dang, I was like, this is crazy here. But of course, Becky Lynch would come out and troll the fans with the Chicago Bears, you know, football jacket on, and we know that Seth Rollins is a big fan of the Chicago Bears. And of course, Bayley would be seen backstage with the GM for the night, SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, which he was running Raw, of course. And you know, it was said that she would get the Intercontinental Championship match against Becky Lynch next Monday on Raw. Now, of course, Lyra Valkyria is backstage as well on the show, and she was pretty much, you know, upset by that. So I don't know what's going to happen here between these two there. Now, of course, AJ Styles would beat JD McDonough in a one-on-one match to pretty much where JD McDonough fell victim to the Styles Clash. And AJ Styles snatched him up quick, you guys. And I was like, dang. And, of course, three other Judgment Day member would try to surround AJ Styles, but AJ Styles took the Intercontinental Championship, held it up, and saying that's the title, you know, that he wants to go after. And of course, backstage, Nick Aldis granted that match that Dominic Mysterio will put the Intercontinental Championship on the line against AJ Styles. Now, with that being said, you guys, who do you guys have winning? I'm really hoping it's AJ Styles 100% because he actually needs this, and it's actually been a while. Of course, I think they're going to do a match between Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn at you know, at the thing. I don't see Sami Zayn winning this tournament. But anyways, we did get a great main event where we had Braun Breaker. Well, it was It was Jey Uso versus Rusev versus Sheamus versus Bronson Reed. Of course, LA Knight did come out there. Penta come out there flying over the top rope. You had Seth Rollins at the end will come out and like pretty much he's just mad that you know, that Jey Uso won. Now, of course, we know the story behind Jey Uso. Well, Jey Uso's family and Roman and all that, whatever, with Seth Rollins. Now, of course, Cody Rhodes would do a stare down between him and, you know, Cody and Seth Rollins. They would have a stare down. And, of course, you guys, we'll have the match next week on Raw where we do Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso. Winner goes on to the finals. So, are we going to do Jey Uso versus I don't know, you guys. Like, this thing is getting very intense. I want to know who's gonna win. Is it gonna be Cody versus Randy? Is it gonna be Jey versus whoever? I don't know. But give me your thoughts, give me your opinions, give me your rating on the show. For me, I would have to say the show was definitely about a 8.2 out of 10 stars. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, your opinions of the show, what you like, what you didn't like. But pretty much, I like this show overall. Till next time, you guys, Chris Ross and Views out. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out and have a nice day. Well, night and day, whatever you want to call it, because it's 11:35 here in my time.